It makes you smile every time you hear that some base devs are still out there.
This game on Steam called Mouthwashing. I know it's a pretty weird name, but hey, the game has overwhelmingly positive reviews. And the devs
Weird name plus extremely good reviews on mass. That typically, by the way, is a banger of a combo.
seem pretty based. To my understanding, this is like a spooky sort of game. I actually saw it in my discovery queue a few weeks ago. Follow the lives of the crew as they weather starvation, isolation, and each other. People were never your strong suit anyway. And so there's this character, Anya. This is her, right here, Anya. Keep that in mind because over on Twitter, there were some artists who drew fan art of Anya, to which they began to get harassed by the Twitter police, and the devs then issued a response to them, completely obliterating the Twitter cops. Bounding into Comics would write about this, saying, a first-person adventure game set against the silent horror of deep space. Mouthwashing sees players put into the role of crew member aboard the Tulpar transport freighter, which during a post-delivery return journey suffers a catastrophic mechanical error and ends up crash landing on an uncharted planet. Left stranded with few resources to their name, the Tulpar's 5-person crew spend the game's runtime trying to navigate not only their survival, but also the social and psychological tensions that have resulted from both their relative workplace isolation and their near-death experience.
That sounds very good, not gonna lie. That sounds absolutely amazing, though, especially if done right.
And it's among this small crew that one can find the aforementioned Anya, the medic of Tolpar and its only female member. Anya is presented as a good-hearted woman who, though slowly losing grip on her sanity due to the trauma of the crash and the events that follow.
Wait. She's not a girl boss? She doesn't know all the answers and she's not the boss of the... What are you... Is this even possible in the modern day? I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you. Well, not that shocked, but still pretty shocked.
After, does her best to provide physical and emotional care to the rest of the crew, well, at least most of them. Thanks to both her personality and her Shelley Duvall-inspired appearance, Anya quickly endeared herself to the internet at large, and as a result, the medic soon found herself being depicted in multiple pieces of fan art. Unfortunately, many of these illustrations drew condemnation from the moral busybodies among the mouthwashing fan base. Wait, it says mouthwatering, is that...
Wait. These are probably not even real fans. They're just upset. Oh my god, you drew a woman hot. That is unacceptable. All women should be ugly. It's the modern day. Women have no right to exist looking like females. They should be looking like discount males. Ezra Miller, please.
like a joke or something, or is that a typo, or did I get it wrong? Am I crazy? I swear it's mouthwashing, isn't it? Who accused any piece that so much as depicted her with defined breasts as quote-unquote sexualizing. Oh, I get it. So these are the sort of people who...
Damn, and yeah. Obviously, the Dragon Age Veil God. I was gonna bring it up if he didn't. This is just the greatest example of what is allowed and what isn't. Being ugly, 10 out of 10. Being hot, how dare you, you goddamn bigot Nazi chud. Misogynist. Oh, yes, please boost my power level. Do it.
would love the Veilguard slider, right? Got it. But yeah, they say that making any fan art of her with a nice chest size would be sexualizing the sexual assault survivor, saying such reactions...
Obviously. You can't do that. That is wrong. Why is it wrong? Don't know. But it's wrong, and you should feel wrong about it. Why? Don't know, but it's wrong. I love the Vulcan there explanations. There's not really explanations. They never give justification. They never give explanations. They never actually give reasons why their points and worldviews are legit. It's insanity.
Can be found in the Twitter replies and quote retweets of pieces drawn by artists such as Spoiled Muffin. As you can see, here's a tweet from Spoiled Muffin with that art of Anya, achieving over 48,000 likes. However, as mentioned, there are some angry, weird Twitter police in the quote tweets. For example, hot take, I don't think it's appropriate to sexualize SA victims. Response saying, I agree, IRL.
I think it's not appropriate that you can speak for them. You know, I honestly think that's kind of stupid. That you're like, oh my god, this thing happened and I don't like this thing, so no one can do this thing because I protect these. No. They have their own choices in lives. They can say whatever they want. They can do whatever they want. It's up to them, not for you to try and defend them, which is cringe.
but you're looking at a drawing. Another saying, when the art style is fire, but the artist gives the character gooner proportions. Response saying, devs just said you losers are not welcome. And yeah, soon we'll get to the dev statement.
Ooh.
Another saying, can any of you people draw women normally? Response reading, oh.
This is a pretty normal woman, okay? Not gonna lie. I don't know what's with these. The thing that fascinates me is these absolutely crazy goddamn people who are like, oh no, women like this can't exist. Women can't have big breasts. Women can't have large buttholes. They can't. It's illegal. It can't. It's not real. They don't exist. My favorite part is whenever they have these AAA games and they have the what's it called? The thing where you put the dots on the faces and whatnot so you can capture how a person looks specifically, and they typically have like very hot actresses actually doing the roles for that stuff, and then in game they're the disgusting new female looking creatures that have no absolute appeal to the eyes whatsoever. Do they not find that ironic?
No, breasts. Shocked. Yeah, apparently that person's like mind is so rotted they just think women don't have breasts or something. Like literal loony talk. Like,
I mean, the modern women have, they don't have breasts and they have penises, so I guess there is a point to be made there.
like I said, these people would love the Veilguard slider. Maybe I should start calling them like Veilguard people. So this artist, Joe Tastic, got over 100,000 likes and over 10 million views on Twitter, making this wonderful animation of Anya like walking by in the hallway, seeing this mirror, and then making a number of cute poses to which the door with the mirror opens and she dies on the spot. It's over. What's really wholesome is this then inspired a lot of artists to respond in the quote tweets with their own takes on that animation. I'll just play a brief compilation for you to take a look at and enjoy.
Damn.
There's many very talented artists responding in the quote tweets. Unfortunately, of course, I can't show them all. And on a not wholesome note, the artist Joe Tastic, who made the animation, would then say, someone accused me of giving Anya D cups in my videos when I literally used the in-game models. I'm sorry, your imagination is running wild.
That is the best thing ever. That is the best thing ever.
But that's not on me. Joe Tastic, including a screenshot where someone had said, okay, I think it's fine if people make art of Anya looking cute, but I think giving her D-cup breasts and making her look bumbling and stupid in front of one of her abusers is horribly distasteful, considering...
You see, the thing is, this person didn't play. All of this shit is happening on Twitter, and trust me, 99 out of 100 people who are complaining about, oh, you can't do this and you can't do that, didn't play the game. They don't play the game. They just virtue signal. They see something being, wrong in their completely twisted, evil world opinions, and they're like, okay, well, time to move heaven and earth because my morals that are, the equivalent of a brain-damaged child's do not allow for this. And there they go. Again, of course, this person has not actually played the game. It just makes sense.
What the game dives into. Is that not her normal in-game model in the video? The
virtue signaling does not require effort. But there is a lot of social credential to be had from it. So, there you go.
Model OP uses in their works looks to be the same as her normal model. And then showing the comparison. It's really pathetic that there's still people out there who will harass artists like this. It seems like a lot of these sort of creeps got left behind in like 2023. However, as you can see, there's still some left. Fortunately, I'll mention once again that the devs have issued an official response calling these people out. And I'm sure you understand why I want to show you all the context first. Because it doesn't even end there either. When I was playing that compilation showing the art, you may have noticed this wonderful piece of art of Anya. And as you can presume, the artist who made this also got harassed. Fortunately, other people were very quick to call them out. For example, this tweet saying,
what's my favorite part about this fact? It's actually a lot of these artists are probably women, because women love drawing, because they're gay like that. It just makes sense somehow. Okay? A lot of these people are calling these artists out, even though they don't know that they're actually women. There is a huge chance that, like, half of the artists who are making this are women.
People who say this drawing is quote-unquote sexualizing Anya is outing themselves as porn addicts. This picture of a woman who is showing no skin, but big boobs. Breasts aren't inherently sexual. If you believe otherwise, that's a harmful stereotype to have about people who have this kind of body shape. Don't be dumb. Get off this site and learn more. Thank you. Those tweets getting around 150,000 likes cumulatively. Another saying, quote, they're sexualizing Anya, unquote. Look closely. That's a woman. A woman will have breasts and they can be big. If y'all think this is sexualizing a character, y'all are porn addicts and it shows. It's funny seeing people throw the whole porn addict thing back at the people who get mad at art.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, real talk, boys. The porn addiction thing that people are constantly now saying is kind of boring and cringe in my opinion. I don't like that we're calling everything just porn addiction and whatnot. It's actually a real thing, by the way. So, I don't know. It just seems a little bit cheap that everyone's just saying, oh, hot women porn addiction. That's so stupid.
Art like this, because that's something those sort of people, those veil-guard people, often use when they're trying to insult art that depicts a well-endowed woman, and or the people who enjoy that sort of art. And for the Bleach fans out there, you're going to enjoy this next part. This response had said, check their pin, to which someone said, I was already following them, you didn't have to convince me. And now we're going to check their pin. And we can see that this artist, Raku, has also drawn wonderful art here. Their pinned art of Ichigo and Orihime. I wonder if that person who left a quote tweet saying check their pin on the...
Oh boy. Okay, real talk. Are we accepting that Ichigo ended up with Ruki or not? Or how was it? I don't even remember how it actually ended, okay? Listen, the ending of Bleach... Again, I'm a firm believer Bleach just ended after Aizen, okay? I'm a firm believer of that. I have watched everything, but I'm kind of blanking out on everything that happened after that. Fullbringers, it's just wow. But yeah, that's a pretty accurate depiction of what she actually looks like, okay? They are being true to Kubo's art, okay?
Anya art doesn't realize that this is canon Orihime. It's like not even exaggerated from what she looks like in 1,000 Year Blood War, which by the way...
Yeah, again, there is no exaggeration here. This is how Kubo envisioned it. It is what it is, boys.
...has been amazing. Japanese artist USA also partook in drawing Anya. I'm not going to be able to show the full image here because it might be a little bit too much for YouTube, but I'll leave that part up to your imagination, and I'm sure you can understand like what that's implying. Regardless, the tweet did get over 100,000 likes and over 18 million views on Twitter. However, of course, this did also upset the Twitter police, to which the artist actually did issue an apology. The full statement reading, I apologize for making everyone feel uncomfortable. I was listening to a live video of this game while I was drawing, and the moment I saw Anya, I thought she was cute, so I drew her. I haven't watched everything thoroughly, so I don't know much about this character. Sorry, everyone. How can you get over...
By the way, that's just a Japanese thing, if the artist is Japanese.
...over 100,000 likes and say that everyone felt uncomfortable? You're talking about a tiny fraction of Twitter police. Very unfortunate situation. Back to...
Well, actually, he's probably talking about everyone in Twitter police. It's not like they have a lot to do with their time, so they probably all were there.
Sounding into comics, they would say...
But not that their opinions even matter, okay? Their opinions matter less than dirt.
As a result of the overwhelming amount of vitriol these pieces drew, Wrong Organ, the devs of the game, eventually chose to step in and address the situation themselves, doing so by way of a post shared to their official Twitter account on November 24th. The tweet reads, some mouthwashing fan creators have been receiving harassment over works that others have found distasteful. If you see fan works that you do not like, block/ignore it. Any form of harassment is unacceptable. If you can't be respectful and considerate, this fandom is not the place for you. And as you can see, these based devs got over 3 million...
Damn, this is like the double inclusivity attack, you know? It's when someone does something and people are saying, oh, this is not inclusive, this is bad. And then some person says, mate, you're not being inclusive because you're attacking them and you're a piece of shit for that. Love to see it.
...million views and almost 30,000 likes on that post on Twitter.
This is a great post because there's no way anyone woke can actually even respond to it because he just literally framed him uninclusive for disliking and attacking people, and there is no coming back from that.
As I mentioned in the intro, I was already familiar with this game as it popped up in my Steam Discovery queue, but now I'll probably pick it up for sure. I always enjoy supporting indie devs who make great games, and especially if those devs are also willing to stand up to the Twitter police and defend fan artists in their community. And look how crazy this is. A top response to their tweet would say,
Based
"Some
on
people are
this.
already encouraging others to pirate your game over this." That's just insane, man. These people.
Yeah, okay, 5 people are gonna pirate the game because of reasons. Who honestly cares at this point? Anyway, that was Hero Hate 10 out of 10. Bye.